Hello, 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 my darlings. Thank you for joining me on A Slice of Life, A Slice of Life. I don't have this set up like I did. Oh, I got my screen back. Anyway, I want to talk to you tonight about the corner. I was picking up Gigi with Evelyn today, my little Gigi, and we passed some people that were in a parking lot, and they were having a great time, all the cars, and Evelyn said, "Oh, what's going on over there?" I said, "I don't know. I think they just congregate." And they were just talking, having a great time, and then we went on down the old Simpson Road, no, down Bankhead. No, we didn't. Wherever we went down some of those side streets to get back west. And we saw people congregated on the corner. I said, "I love the corner, and I said, wow." I said, "I think that'll be a good conversation for tonight because I want to talk about the culture of the black corner." See, the black corner is, you got to understand that culture. And sometimes our policemen or our officers don't understand that corner. But I know you understand that corner. And you know how much I like to write. I have a poem, I have a spoken word for you on the culture of the corner. You see, the culture of the black corner is treated differently from the culture of anybody else's corner. You can see in international pictures, you see people standing on the corner, and you make an assumption that they're talking about something great. They have great ideas going on. They're exchanging information. That's that corner. You see, you go down to maybe where an Appalachian mountain somewhere. You see people in front of the general store. Nobody says anything because they're talking about something great. Otherwise, they wouldn't be standing there talking. But when it comes to the black corner, when it comes to the black men on a corner, when it comes to black men gathering anywhere, then it's loitering. We loiter because certainly we don't have anything to say. Because if we did, we would not be loitering. And have no loitering signs all over. Don't gather right here. Don't 2 or 3 come together in my name and I will be there also. Oh, we don't have anything like that. Because if you stand with 2 or 3 people, then it's a problem. It's a crowd. You see, I won't say that. I worked somewhere. I worked a number of places, so I'm not going to say this place. But so we used to gather and we would wait to see what white person would come over to our gathering. We would stand and start laughing, have a good time, and some white person would shoot over there to find out, what y'all laughing at? What y'all talking about? Because we can't gather. If we gather, or somebody else got to know our gathering. That's why you have the no loitering. No loitering signs here. No loitering signs there. How dare you gather? But that's all right. It's all right because it's our culture. I understand our culture. I don't ask you to understand my culture. I just want the policymakers to understand. Those people who are in position. We got some African American officers who understand that. They say, "Okay, it's all right, it's all right." Y'all see the sign right there, and they say, "Oh yeah, that's the sign." Or somebody else will come along and say some of the things that I'm gonna say in this piece that I wrote. The culture of the corner. The culture of the corner. Stay with me now. Go call somebody and tell them Georgianne's doing spoken word tonight. The culture of the corner. The language of the corner. The black survival that you can find in the corner. If you been black long enough to be black, then you know all about a corner. If you if you don't know, then this is the place to come. This is the spot. Call somebody. Share this piece because I want to talk about the corner, the culture of the corner. I got my paper. You know how I like to write things down. I couldn't wait to get home and get my paper and pencil out and write it down, get it ready, get it up and get it up, hurry up and get it caught. I'm the copyright queen. Anyway, the culture of the corner. So how does it read? Whoo, whoo. It was so powerful. It was so powerful. It was so powerful. It was so powerful. It's so powerful. Let me calm down. Because it's we're the first one to diss. Is that the word? Short for dismiss. But we diss stuff. I think we dismiss it in terms of making it non-relevant when we know damn well you know all about the corner. All of a sudden you do this when you pass the corner. I waved at them like, hey, because they were out there for all kind of reasons. They were on that particular corner. On another corner, they're there for that. Stop pointing fingers and look back where you are now. Look back where we are now. Look how much further we've been along. We would be along if we had done more to work with one another. We let Willie Lynch come in there and split us all up and make a light skin over dark skin, long hair or short hair, curly hair over non-curly hair, keen nose over non-keen nose, buck teeth over straight teeth. We did that. They didn't do that. They did not do that. We did that to one another. And guess what? They did the same. The rich did the same thing with the poor whites. So we're going to make, don't worry, we're going to be white with us. And what did they do this last time? Y'all went and voted. Y'all went and voted. All white people, y'all voted. Y'all voted. You voted. You said, we white. Watch what's going to happen. And what happened? Don't get me started. But anyway, now I normally don't go this route on the slice of life, but I'm going tonight because I'm excited about this piece right here. I hope you like it. I do. But I hope you understand it. And I don't know if you don't. Anyway, it's going to turn into something else. You know how I am. All right, here we go. The Culture of the Corner, spoken word by Jordan Thomas on 11, what's today's date? 13th? The day is the 14th. Friday is the 14th. So the day is the 13th of November 2025 in Atlanta, Georgia. They call it loitering. We call it living. We congregate, and you say we're loitering. We could not be talking about anything important because we're on a corner. What black folks talking about? Must be a drug deal, a robbery setup. Real discussions, you think, happens in offices, on golf courses, over coffee. Move along. No loitering here. Look, all we doing is sitting, musing, playing chess under the tree. Dominoes are loud. Everybody knows that. We ignored the Karens who assessed we were lazy, good for nothings. Oh, that's what Karen said. Because we weren't at work during the day. What work? We already worked. In your factories, in your offices, in your kitchens. What? We want to gather as men and discuss sports, women, money, God, and the troubles of the world. We want to play our harmonica, our guitar, our horn we played in high school. Our souls cry out the blues from blacks who made America green with cash flow. Other nationalities, green with envy, could not wait to come to America to get some of that black gold. You know that gold that comes with spending all your money on overpriced luxury name brands to let people know you are somebody. You got class. You have arrived as a black man, woman in the land of plenty. Black gold that runs the economy. You feel accepted when you spend your green while living in red-lined neighborhoods with red-lined banks, schools, and food products. We stand on our corners to reminisce over our dreams, to freely speak our language we can translate with a nod. No loitering here, unless, however, you're playing the lottery. You know, the one designed to support the education of our children, the education that controls our books and the truth of black culture. Oh, The lottery that replaced the numbers runners lottery. Those underground economists whose profits sent kids to college, saved houses from foreclosure, and tithe to keep the Lord's doors open. We meet on the corner of hatred and anguish, love and happiness, a drink of whiskey, a drag of smoke, a moment of triumph for a space that belongs to me. The corner. Songs were sung on the corner. Boys became men on the corner. Girls found their fathers, uncles, cousins, grandfathers on the corner. Wives sent messages to the corner. Move along, boy. No lottery, no loitering, nothing is here for you. No loitering here. Do you see the sign? I love you, and you can't do anything